the ability, I think, to first of all want something more for themselves, whatever that is. They're going to be wanting to think differently, wanting to feel freer in their lives, wanting to achieve a specific goal, like whatever it is, they're wanting to do something or better themselves in some way. And I think that's the first thing. The second thing, is like an openness, I would say. Like an openness to change. Because without change, you're not going to make anything different from what is today. And you're not going to move from that, just that wanting and that desire that you're not, moving forward towards. So yeah, it's an openness to perhaps hear things differently, to challenge yourself in a way that you perhaps thought you wouldn't need to or don't want to. And yeah, it's information that is quite unique in the way it's put together. So it's going to make people think and just look at themselves in a different way. And that sort of rolls into the third one, which would definitely be self-reflection, and honest self-reflection. I mean, if you can sit with yourself in all absolute brutal honesty and ask yourself some of the things, some of the questions, and just really go there, that's gonna put you where you want to be, and having that guided in the way that it is and linked with, it's all about integration. And without giving the book away at all, so obviously you have to read the book, the whole process is sort of going through it in order to understand how it integrates. But that process of integration, of like the stuff that you learn, but making you the person you want to be, that all links together in just the most beautiful way. And so, having an ability to honestly self-reflect then helps you obviously with the openness and the change, because you're doing the right things at the right time in the right way. And you've obviously got that overarching desire to go and get it, make those changes. And it's always a combination, but I always say this about things, I've read every manifestation book out there, I think, that you can, and as much as, they're all great, they're very inspiring, a lot of them don't focus on the need to follow up in action. I could meditate all the hours under the sun, feeling, being me, having, 20 million pounds in cash in a suitcase next to me that I'm holding. But unless I go out there and make changes in the world to allow that to happen, it's not just gonna manifest itself there. So I like balancing between, all of the love and light, and then also the dark and the shadow, and integrating all of it. This is why my big word, for the whole book is really summed up in integration.